Giddy up like a spur, I feel like Tim Duncan, yeah. Shorty, she tweaking, she yelling and screaming. Let's skip all the fussing, yeah. Let's skip all the fussing, yeah. Chasing this beaming, ballin' like Tatum.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to The Harding Way. This is 94 Feet. We're season 2. We're starting off a little different than the last one. It's basketball season. So, first video, here we go. We got to talk about the biggest trade, I feel like, of the offseason. The Cat trade. Wasn't even good. Now, 3 teams were in this trade, but the Hornets got a bunch of Joe Buttafuoco's and some second-round picks. So
yeah, we ain't even talking about them for real.
We just going to focus on the 2 big teams and the 3 big players in this trade, I'd argue. Randall, Cat, and Dante DiVincenzo. That's so sick. I get the same thought. Yeah. But I guess, Isaac, I'm just going to kick it to you immediately. Oh, I guess introductions. This is Isaac. This is my brother. I don't know if... I guess he was in the pod, so I don't know if... But yeah.
Hello.
All right. All right. All jokes aside, the Cat trade, was it good? What do you think?
I'm going to be honest with you. At first, I did not like the trade at all, whatsoever. I thought it was a waste of time. It caught everyone by surprise, I feel like. And I kind of wanted to see how the Nova Knicks worked out. Just because we saw what they were able to do in college. So it would have been a little interesting to see if they were going to make it out the East. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that they're going to beat the Celtics right now, but I think it does put their team in a better position. But DiVincenzo on the Timberwolves, I think he's going to hoop.
I mean...
And if Randall can stay healthy, that is the dog that they needed that Cat doesn't have.
Fair. Honestly, I'm with you there. I say this is a win-win. For the Knicks, the way they rolled without Randall through that playoff run, you know, the spacing was nice. Randall acquiring touches, clogging with the paint wasn't going to help.
Yeah.
The only part about this trade for the Knicks where I'm like, oof, is really just giving away DiVincenzo. I'm like, you give away anybody else on that bench besides a Hart, Bridges, Brunson, and Britt. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I would be like, I feel like you'd be good. I'd have no complaint.
I mean, especially off of the season he just came out of. I mean, he had a career high basically.
Yeah,
he was hooping for real this past season. So it's like, it's sick that it had to go that way. But with everyone, as soon as they got Mikal Bridges, I was hearing he's not trying to go back to the bench. He just had that type of year. So it's like, why would you want to go back to that? You know what I'm saying? He came from the bench. I mean, he played with the Warriors coming off the bench. Started off with them coming off the bench. So it's like, you know,
yeah.
If I was him, I wouldn't want to do that either. So I get it.
Hey, so real. If you're DiVincenzo,
yeah.
And in the preseason game, I know you saw that.
Yes.
That, if anything, that proved why I'm like, ooh, you now pissed him off and motivated him when you trade away from his friends.
Right.
I was like, he's gonna be a little different. And for the Timberwolves, I think it's a win-win too, because you pretty much had 2 centers, and you made Cat try to play a stretch 4 like weird thing, whereas now you have Randall in there, and you got him and Gobert, you got DiVincenzo. I mean, what about Timberwolves though? How do we think they're gonna do?
I mean, with Ant, as long as he's staying healthy, regardless, I feel like they're going to be okay offensively. They keep McDaniels and Nickel Alexander still there, right?
I'm pretty sure.
That core defensively and Rudy Gobert in the paint is going to be great. And I feel like with Randall, I think that brings out that dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, DiVincenzo is already a dog. Mike Conley, that vet, that you know what I'm saying, he's going to get it done. Ant is a dog. You know, so I feel like they're going to be okay. If I'm being honest, I feel like they might make it to the finals, possibly.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked.
Possibly.
Who else is really going to be in their way in the West is the real question of the day.
Yeah, I mean, OKC could be one if they come together the way they're supposed to. Dallas could be another, possibly. If Westbrook works out the way that it seems is going to work, Denver could be that team. Again, I'm not going to lie. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I see Minnesota going, if I'm being honest with you.
And then I think we're in agreement with the Knicks that pretty much second best team in the East.
They're there. I think they're tied for second. I would have to go to an argument between them and the 76ers, but
we'll talk about that in another video. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I think for both teams, I see it as a win-win for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely a win-win.
But thank you all for tuning in. This has been 94 Feet. If you like what you see down below, want to hit those bells and wings and things, it'd be much appreciated. As I like to say, ain't no like the Harding way. Peace.